Hi, I'm Dom and welcome to my channel, The Metal Muse, where I discuss all things metal. Now today, I'd like to share with you an interview that I managed to nab with Ben Christo, who is none other, sorry, my brain, I am actually still not over that gig. It was so good, so you'll have to bear with me. I managed to grab a few minutes, a wee chat with Ben Christo, who is the founder, lead singer, lyricist and guitarist of Diamond Black. You may know Ben from his other walks in life when he is the lead guitarist with Sisters of Mercy. Now this was my first time really getting to meet Ben properly. I saw him briefly when he was playing with Sisters of Mercy at Mira Luna last year, and I think he briefly walked past me at the Goth Market and I was like, huh, Ben. So anyway, I messaged him very lastminute.com and I was like, would you jump out and give me a few words? And he was like, yeah, of course. And he was so sweet and he was so generous with his time. He came to the queue where I was baking in the sun, and he did my interview, but then he took selfies with some of the people who were already there queuing. He was a really sweet guy, really genuine, real passion for what he does. So I have rambled significantly long enough. So without further ado, here's the interview. So here we are. What's it been like being on tour with Lord of the Lost?
Well, very brief so far because it's the second one, but they've been super nice, super great, super accommodating, super fun, just a really nice vibe. Just them and their crew and everybody, and also the response last night to the show was amazing. The wonderful thing about playing with a band like this is you get, as a band that's fairly not known, like our one, you get to walk into a sold-out venue, so it's great.
So is this your first tour as a new band? What's the crack? And also, tell me, what's it like being the front man this time?
Well, we did a tour earlier this year with Spritely, which is Kai's band. It was fantastic, about 6 or 7 shows with them around the UK. Similar kind of thing, they were selling out venues and we were getting the privilege of opening the show and playing to that amazing crowd. And so that was really kind of how we, I think, cut our teeth as this particular incarnation of the band, and it was great. I mean, in terms of the frontman thing, I was very nervous at the first show about playing and singing, and by the third show I was loving it, and by the 6th show I almost didn't want a guitar anymore because I felt like it was getting in the way. So who knows, maybe as the band moves forward we might develop it so that I can do less guitar playing and more singing. We'll see.
Give me your elevator pitch. Why should somebody listen to you, and what are they going to get from a show with you?
Okay, so you should listen to us because it's very kind of meaningful, melodic music. There's a lot of thought that goes into it. It's very authentic, and if you like big 80s rock but with gothic vibes and undertones, then you'll probably like our band.
So what's on the horizon for you and your band?
Well, we're releasing a single really soon, which is called In Venom, and it actually features Chris of Lord of the Lost on guest vocals. So it's a really quite timely thing that we're doing these shows, and then the single's going to come out with his guest vocal on it. And then beyond that, we've got a few more shows at the end of the year, and this year's been a little bit sort of doing what we can where we can, because I've been touring a lot with a band called Sisters of Mercy, and I just came off back 2 days ago from that, and there's more dates at the end of the year. So with the Diamond Black stuff, we're just trying to do as much as we possibly can in between stuff, and the next year I think is going to be a much more consistent and prolific year for us.
Well, thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to seeing you on stage later tonight. You better bloody rock out, you better deliver.
Well, I'm going to, because I've got here my step counter, and I have to get 7,000 steps a day, and I'm on 6,319, so I'm hoping the show can close that and go beyond.
Perfect, thank you so much. I really appreciate the time you've taken to come and speak to us. Wasn't he a complete sweetie? He was so kind and so generous with his time. You know, I'd really love to get a chance to sit down with him properly, do a longer interview, find out more. This really was just I've got you, here are my 5 pop questions, and he did a wonderful job answering them. And I think he was you can see, and it really translates in his performance, he is such a genuine and enthusiastic guy. It's really awesome. I love when you meet performers who still have that kind of hunger and energy and sweetness and time for their fans. It's admirable in my opinion. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I think I'm also going to maybe do a review of the show that he performed at. So Diamond Black were performing with Lord of the Lost in Chester at a place called the Live Rooms. However, all my footage got wrecked. The sound is terrible. Everything is wrong. I dropped my phone. It was a whole poop emoji show, you might say. So I don't know if I'm actually going to do that or not. I might. I would really like to review it because it was so good. But then again, I'm going to see Diamond Black and Lord of the Lost again in Edinburgh, so maybe I'll catch up then and I'll be able to do it. Anyway, whatever. That's enough for me. So if you like this and you would like to see more of my weird little ramblings or my interviews, then please like and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, you stay classy.